Now let's look at this Daisy video. Everyone is very normal about Daisy. Just what is going on with Daisy that is getting everyone freaky? I'm actually curious. Alright, it's from LED.
Why isn't Daisy brown? As time went on, her skin got brighter and brighter, but why?
Huh, yeah, why is that? That's interesting. I love Daisy, and I wonder why this person thinks that Daisy's skin color has changed throughout the years.
9/11. 9/11.
What?
Me personally, like, I don't think it's a big deal that Daisy's skin changed from brown to white. But a great example could be that she just went from tan to lighter, to light skin. And here's the thing: if you're someone who gets mad with characters that over the years their own developers decide to darken their skin color or lighten their skin color, if you get mad, you should touch grass. You should go outside and touch grass. You shouldn't be getting mad at characters going light skin or dark skin. You shouldn't. Especially if it's fan art. Like, stop it.
What? Okay, let's start from the beginning. I love Daisy. I've always had.
I know someone else that loves Daisy. Nick. Not him, though. Nick Mario Party. I know there's a YouTuber that literally dressed like the male version of Daisy and went to a fucking what's it called, to the Nintendo world at either Hollywood or Japan, at Tokyo. There has to be, but I cannot find him. Oh damn, it's been such a long time. 2 years, I think. 4 years, 3 years since I've last watched this person. I can't find him. Oh my god, I can't find it. Anyways.
Had a particular affinity for Daisy because she felt like a better representation for myself growing up. She was a
Okay.
brunette, she was a tomboy, and she always just had a fun-loving attitude. Daisy was first revealed as a princess in the Mario universe in 1989, and she's become a core part of Mario's cast of characters. And as it turns out, I was definitely not the only one who gained an interest in Daisy, but I would say that our reasons for that interest vary widely. So today we're going to be talking about all of the very normal things that surround our favorite princess, Daisy. Are you normal about Daisy?
Yeah.
I don't believe you. But wait a second. Are you subscribed?
Well. I mean, Daisy is a beautiful. She's a beautiful character from Nintendo. She's from Mario Universe. I'm very normal about it, but if you include going to Pixiv or the R34 or just the straight up internet and searching up the upgraded, amplified versions of her, then if you consider that normal, then I'm normal. But if not, then I guess I'm not
Yet,
normal.
because this is LED, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. We'll get back to the first clip about Daisy's skin color later. But first, I'm very sorry if I have to be the one to break this news to you, but there's another content creator who's also been very normal about Daisy, and he goes by the name of Zach Scott.
I know this guy. Well, not in person, but I used to watch his videos. I watched his playthrough of Breath of the Wild, and I've also watched some of his playthroughs for Animal Crossing. I remember that's how I spent most of the pandemic.
If you're not familiar with what I'm about to share with you, then please prepare yourself. Now, as someone who's been in the Splatoon community for a while, I've been familiar with Zach Scott's artistic antics, I would call them. Do I have to discuss the side order artwork? Do I have to? But other than
Wait.
side order artwork, do I have to? But other than
Still can't figure it out. Hey, he's a gamer. He's a gamer. He's a based gamer. That's all I will say. Based gamer.
Sorry. Outside of that, he's a very well-known content creator within the gaming space. He's also gained a bit of a reputation for being a fan of a particular type
Oh.
of Daisy. And that's
Let me
Elephant
guess.
Daisy. Yes, that's Elephant Daisy. Elephant Daisy was first introduced in Mario 1.
I bet he loved that special clip. No, I bet he loved that specific clip at Zootopia and the movie theaters. I bet he squealed from excitement. And I don't blame him, I don't judge him. You know, everyone is a little freaky. Everyone is a little freaky in their own way, and I respect it.
Wonder, because you could eat a little fruit that was shaped like an elephant, and it would turn you into an elephant. And Zach Scott loved it.
Look at Daisy.
Oh,
Elephants! Look at the elephants!
oh,
Hi!
oh, bro,
Baby Daisy drive me crazy.
bro.
That's not even the tip of the iceberg. He loved it so much, he started commissioning.
Damn. Wait,
That's not even the tip of the iceberg. He loved it so much, he started commissioning
well, this one. Well, between this one and this one, I obviously prefer the human version.
dozens and dozens of artists in order to turn Daisy into an elephant. If I would
Damn.
have to rate Zach Scott's normalness when it came to Daisy, it's not normal. No, he's actually a nut. But it's only
Hey, you don't have to call it out for what it is. Yeah, it's weird, but hey, it's all cool. No one's being hurt.
because he has peanuts that he wants to feed to the elephant.
Where were we? Oh, Daisy.
Did there? No? Okay. Well, Zach Scott isn't the only person who wants to alter Daisy's appearance in some way. There are people who are trying to change all kinds of things about Daisy,
How?
including her face. I know, I don't understand it either. I love Daisy's appearance, I love the way that she looks, but some people have other opinions.
Oh,
Someone said, why did Rosalina outmug
let's shave our jawlines and not tell the what? Oh, because Daisy's face is a bit wide, meanwhile everyone else's is a bit oval shaped.
everyone here? And then somebody else replied saying, let's all shave our jawlines and not tell Daisy. Which, guys, please, can we
Like,
get
that's
some
whatever.
appreciation here?
Yeah.
I know you guys appreciate Daisy's cheeks. Why can't we appreciate
Yeah.
these?
That means you can grab Daisy's cheeks and squish them and do like the anime little thing.
I love her face. I think she looks so cute, and I love her little cheeks. They're so cute. But people have gone so far where someone actually gave Daisy an entire
Oh, it looks weird. That doesn't feel like Daisy. Maybe on its own it looks good, but compared, no, it's. I choose the original one. It just feels off.
entirely new face. She went in for some plastic surgery, and I don't know how to feel. This is not my Daisy. I did look up this person's account who changed Daisy's face, and it has to be a troll because they also made this.
Yeah, yeah, you know who they are. You know who they are. They're trolls. They're just having fun.
What are we doing here? I don't have words for. I don't know what that is. They're also saying that Daisy's face is not symmetrical, and guys.
What?
Can't.
Well, I sure know that Daisy has a third eye behind her hair. That's why she never has a ponytail, because her eye will be exposed. Her third eye will be exposed. That's a reference. If you're an OG Nintendo gamer, you know what I'm talking about. Oh.
Leave my girl's face alone. Please. Leave Daisy's face alone. Everyone's been so much hate. This is only Daisy.
Luigi is chosen to be the queen. Well, yeah, because Mario is the king because he's the most important. Luigi is the queen because he's the second most important. And then Peach and Daisy are the bishops because they're important, but they're not as important as Mario and Luigi because Peach and Daisy, they both get kidnapped all the time. Meanwhile, Mario and Luigi, their job is to rescue them. That's what.
But I do think that it's important because they always say that Daisy and Luigi are romantically linked. And
I believe in that. I am a huge Luigi x Daisy shipper, Mario x Peach shipper. It's a shame that Nintendo decided to make Peach and Mario good friends. Yeah, I believe it when I see it. If I was Mario, I'll stop saving Peach's ass and I'll start saving, I don't know, maybe Zelda's ass. Be careful, Link. I'm coming. Be careful, Link. I am coming for Zelda's ass.
So this tweet by Super Mario Lady, who is the creator of Mario content, and they said, despite thinking both the Princess Peach and the Princess Daisy piece, the licensed Super Mario chess set is not designated either of them as a queen piece, making them both bishops. Instead, Luigi is chosen to be the queen piece, which honestly checks out. I love Luigi, and honestly, Mario World has made me just fall in love with Luigi even more. I'm
What?
falling for the Luigi propaganda, and I like Daisy and Luigi together. I think they're cute. Unlike apparently Mario and
Yeah.
Nintendo has just
Mm-hmm.
good friends.
Good friends. Friends with benefits, perhaps.
Or just friends. Which anything is honestly better than this, which is
Wait, if Peach and Daisy are so straight, then explain this official Nintendo image of their wedding. That's bait. That's rage bait. Di- Disney. Daisy is Peach's cousin. That's so funny. Is that true? She's the cousin, but it has not been confirmed. But if the instruction guides for Mario game says it, then it must be canon because Nintendo obviously saw those instruction guides. Well, I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not a fan of Yuri shipping. I'll always favor straight ships over Yuri or Yaoi. But if you like that, that's good for you. But when it comes to me, straight's the best.
so Tumblr coded, I can't even
However, the only exceptions are when, for example, if one of the guys looks kind of feminine, like for example Astolfo or Felix from ReZero, then I have no problem shipping them with other guys because optically it looks like a girl and a guy, so there's really nothing much. Yeah, it's just an exception.
Right. Somebody said, if Peach and Daisy are so straight, then how do you explain this official Nintendo image of their wedding? Which, anyway, then somebody said, Daisy is Peach's cousin. I don't know the validity of that. I don't know their family tree, but oh my. Guys, I debated if I even wanted to share the soundbite that I found while we researched this video because there are a lot of moments while finding videos with videos that my and just looking me over my mouth, and this one
Oh, damn.
that was the 30-second clip that I could not play all of it.
I low key would not be surprised if Daisy said that IRL. She seems like the type who would be going on Twitter making fun of you for like say for example like if you're a guy and you have a crush on Daisy and Daisy's your best friend or your childhood friend but you're really close and Daisy keeps asking you, so when do you have a crush? Or when are you showing me any girl? Or Daisy points out, oh my God, look at that woman dressed in a nice dress. Like, do you like her or something? And every time she makes a question like that, you say, oh no, she's not really attractive. She's not really my type and everything. She's most likely going to Daisy's probably the type who will probably say, "What are you gay or something?" And obviously, Daisy's like that, and there's nothing. Daisy will be like, you know, she'll be like, "There's nothing wrong with being gay. If that's what you're into, then yeah, that's fine. Yeah." I was just curious because every time I keep asking you about any girl we pass by that seems pretty, I keep asking you if she's your type. But you always keep saying, "Oh no, she's not your type." So after many times you told me no, probably you're not into women, and that's alright. If you like some muscular man, that's good for you. Yeah, Daisy is that type. She's the type that will literally call you the N word when you play video games. She's the type that will, just for fun, make an all female lobby, and whenever there's a guy, immediately kicks them out just because she feels like it and because she wants to do the exact same thing CS:GO players do. You know, she's a tomboy. She knows a guy. She knows how to raise up a guy way better than most girls would probably do. I mean, and it's so fitting. Daisy seems like she seems like the one who takes the lead, and it's so fitting for a guy like Luigi because Luigi always, whenever he's left on his own, he's like he's a mess. He's timid. He doesn't know what to do. Luigi doesn't know what to do on his own. So that's why someone like Daisy, it's a fitting personality. You know, kind of like Mario and Daisy have the same personality. Luigi and Peach have the same personality. Opposites attract.
Literally had to edit it because I could not believe
But yeah, Daisy, I would not be surprised if she's the one who says like, she's probably the one that spends the most of her time on 4chan and on Twitter, and it constantly keeps fighting against anyone she dislikes and will use every single insult of the book. She's that type. That's the vibes I'm getting from her.
what happened to my ears. What happened to my ears, guys? Please stop. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. Guys, you'll be appalled at just how many videos there are ogling Daisy in Mario Kart World.
Ogling.
Just an obscene amount of videos.
Ogling.
I can't. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on this because of reasons. But my God, chill, guys. Like,
You mean Sims? My LED, I feel quite offended. I feel called out here. I love ogling, Daisy. How dare you call me out on the act? Nah, just kidding. It's alright. It's alright. I respect it. It's fictional girls after all. It's fictional girl, you know? Like, if you want to simp and you want to oogle at girls, it's way better to do it at fictional girls and women than doing it to real girls and women. I guarantee you, that's way better. It's way more preferable and it's more socially acceptable.
this one kind of made me laugh. So they said, why is Daisy slapping Mario's butt in an official review?
Yeah, that's her alright. I bet she slapped Luigi's booty cheeks every single night.
Which I don't think this is. I don't know anymore what's true and not true. It's a problem. Daisy's probably doing it because they won't just time it out already. She's like,
Wait,
go.
what?
Daisy's probably doing it because they won't just time it out already. She's like, go. Just
Probably. Yeah, that too. She's the type that would push either Mario or Peach. She's like, Daisy is the type that, she'd be like, listen, I see you and that girl. You both clearly like each other. That's why I made sure to make a reservation to a hotel room for a night. And here are 2 tickets for you and that girl. Go ahead. That's what Daisy would do.
your girl already. Enough is enough. This next one, enough is enough. Because this is slanderous. They said, how your favorite Mario character ruined Christmas dinner. She didn't shut up about her appearance in Mario Wonder all night. Which,
Yeah, Daisy would do this.
this is just wrong. Because honestly, the excitement that I felt when Princess Daisy was in Mario Wonder as a playable character, as
Don't tell me. You think this is wrong because you did the exact same thing that Mimi is saying. You went to your friends or you went to your family members and you just couldn't stop yapping about Daisy being a Mario Wonder. I bet that's what you did and that's why you don't like the meme.
a Daisy fan, it should have come sooner. And honestly, I am
True, I also agree with that. Daisy should have been available in Mario games ever since Yellow and Blue Toads were available. Like, I'm sorry, but I prefer Daisy and Peach rather than Yellow and Blue Toad because Peach and Daisy are just way more interesting. Meanwhile, Yellow and Blue Toad, they're just average NPCs.
waiting for the day that we get a standalone Princess Daisy game. That's what I want.
I'd play it. Talking about games, I also want to play that Princess Peach Showtime. I'm actually interested in it. I'm actually quite interested.
And I want her to be cool in it too. I do not want her to have a Princess Peach Showtime
I want to play this game.
kind of game because honestly, Princess Peach shouldn't even have gotten the Princess Peach Showtime treatment.
What? What happened? What happened?
And my hopes were high, and I finished that game, unfortunately for me. But I still wanted it to be good. The
What
sadness
happened?
that game brought me.
What happened? What's so disappointing about this game? It feels like a fun little game to play.
Understand, guys. You don't understand. It's like
I'm sorry. I don't understand it. I don't understand why you're mad at Peach getting the Showtime treatment. Just what did she do? Like, well, I get that she's useless and that she friend zoned Mario, and that basically she never tries to escape Bowser's wrath. I get that, but I don't know what's the problem. Like, what's the problem with her getting the Showtime treatment?
can I just have a game where my girl is doing cool things? And I get to
Cool things?
do cool things as the girl. But no. No.
Huh? Wait.
And I get to just have a game and
Wait.
guys, you don't understand. It's like, can I just have a game where my girl is doing cool things? And I get to do cool things as the girl.
But Peach is cool. Peach is doing cool things. She's having a sword. She's defeating enemies. Just how more cooler could you get? Or do you want Princess Peach to get a sword and have that sword go behind Bowser's shell?
No. No. So yes, I am still thinking on a Princess Daisy.
I don't understand what's wrong with this. I thought fighting with swords was cool. But I guess you could say that, oh, because it's all a theater, it's all like just all for show. It's not cool. It's all fake. I guess that would be better. Like I guess because like it seems like Princess Peach can do like 3D stuff, right? Like front back rather than just left and right. Then they could do an open world version, kind of like an Odyssey kind of thing, but it's just Peach. And rather than having Cappy, you have like all the different outfits you can have, different abilities, and just switch outfits as you see most fitting.
Game. I hope that it is soon, and I hope that it is awesome, and you know that I will be there day one. Please do not disappoint. I cannot go through another heartbreak. Alright, it's
I
about
don't
time
know.
that I address the original clip that I started this video off with, because boy do I have some things to say.
Why isn't Daisy brown? My whole life I grew up thinking she was just a basic white girl.
We're starting it off strong by calling Daisy a basic white girl.
Basic white girl. She's not basic, bro. She's not. You know who's basic? Peach is. She's basic. She's the typical blonde princess that gets kidnapped all the time. And unlike Sleeping Beauty, she's not as interesting. And unlike Cinderella, she's not as interesting. Yeah, that's what. Daisy's not basic. I think she's quite cool. She was the first one to get caught by aliens, if I remember correctly. Let me look it up. She did. That's cool. That's not basic. You cannot tell me that a princess getting kidnapped by an alien is basic. That's not basic. And Daisy also, after that, I think she got kidnapped by Wario, I think? She was kidnapped by Wario. That's not basic at all. Meanwhile, Peach, she gets kidnapped by every single time, but the same monster, but the same bad guy, like Bowser. Like, not even Amy gets kidnapped by Metal Sonic every single time. Amy barely gets kidnapped at all. So yeah, like, I'm just gonna be like, she's not basic white girl. She's an interesting white girl. And I love her. I love Daisy. She can be white, she can be brown, I don't care. She's cute, she's pretty. She's breathable.
What's more interesting, if you take a look at her earlier character model,
Bro, that seems like tan to me.
her skin is noticeably darker than the others, but
It seems like tan to me, but whatever.
as time went on, her skin got
That's
Calling Daisy a basic white girl.
What's more interesting, if you take a look at her earlier character,
like literally that's my skin color, and I'm a Latino. Oh well, I guess that's kind of like, I guess that's what he means by brown, whatever. But I don't care if Daisy is or isn't the same skin color as me. She still looks fine as fuck.
the model's her skin is noticeably darker than the others, but as time went on, her skin got brighter and brighter.
I do think that this is actually interesting, and I
It's
think that it's a
interesting.
perfectly valid question to ask.
Yeah, I
However,
guess.
this video does make it seem as though Daisy's skin color has just progressively gotten lighter and that it is a very linear trajectory, which just isn't true.
If anything, Daisy originally was gray. So I mean,
In Mario Kart World, which is the most recent Mario game where Daisy has been featured, her skin is actually darker than what it was featured in some of the
true. That is kind of true. It seems more. You could say more. How can I say it? Can I say this? I don't know. It's not Jello, but it seems like more near this Jello, but a bit more like orangey, it's like something like that. Yeah, but definitely. And again, this is video game logic. Video game logic doesn't listen to real life logic. If I wanted to, I can just make a game where Mario gets darker. Well, no, I cannot make a game. Nintendo would DMCA me, but I can just make a game where characters change the skin colors according to the weather. If you're in hot weather, your skin gets more tan. If you're in cold weather, your skin gets more lighter. And I could have the same, like for example, like the player starts out at the beach, and then when they go to the frozen village, once they sleep and they wake up the next day, go figure their skin gets lighter, it's no longer tan. But well, that would make sense because that's how the human skin actually works over the centuries. Again, this is just video game logic. She was gray to begin with, so it didn't matter. It doesn't matter whether she gets darker or lighter. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't. That's up to the creator's discretion to one. Like really. Like yeah. Like now, of course, there will always be people who would care. Like race swapping video game characters that are known and beloved. And yeah, like obviously it's off-putting to see them in a different skin color. But the reason with Daisy is that she managed to get away with it because what happened to her was through a period of like 20, 30 years. So people would not be able to notice it as much because when a character is slightly lighter or slightly darker than the original, people like just don't care. They will not notice it. They'll accept it as like, oh, it's just some lighting feature or whatever. And then little by little by little, it goes changing. And because you release 5 games with brown Daisy, then release the next 5 games are with light brown Daisy, and the next 5 games are with dark white Daisy, and then the last 5 games are with white Daisy, and all of that for a period of 20 years. The average human mind eventually they'll be like whatever. But obviously when it's like so suddenly, like they did with Belma or with Daphne, like the ones from Scooby Doo, then yeah, or with Shaggy from Scooby Doo, then yeah. If it's like suddenly, people will notice it. But if it's like little by little, then people will really not notice it. And if you simply say, we just felt like it, you don't like it, feel free to not watch it. And again, yeah, because really, like, I understand when you raise up characters, you don't like it. I know it would be off-putting. Like, I would dislike it if, say, Zelda was turned into a Latina or into a black girl, because Zelda is like a white blondie. She should stay that. She should stay that way. It's the same way as to how Nimona from Pokemon, she's brown. I want her to stay brown. But if you want to do something like that, I'm not going to rage about it. I will call it out. I might criticize it if I personally don't like it, but it should not be something to maul about it on Twitter and start calling people insults and like calling them racist or bigoted. It's video games. Like, who cares, bro?
Originally planned on making Daisy an ethnic princess, but changed their minds somewhere along the way. But why?
I don't think Nintendo was thinking about ethnicities. I don't think they were. They were just trying to. It's just someone at the art team felt like it. That's it. Not everything has to carry a social agenda.
9/11.
Why do you say such?
And again, pointing it out to 9/11, that's way too far. You wanna know who stayed dark Even throughout 9/11, Ash Ketchum. He was brown or light brown, somewhere around there, and he remained the same skin color ever since then. 1997, 2002. After this, literally 9/11 already happened. He remained. I think he went a little bit darker, and then 2006, 2010, 2013, 16, 17, 18, 19. He remained pretty much the same tanned light brown character over the 22 years ever since he was created. So it's not 9/11. Oh, and guess who oversaw Pokemon? It was Nintendo. So it's not 9/11. That's way too much of a far overreach. That's ridiculous. Why would you even insinuate that? Like, that's ridiculous. Don't be dumb, bro.
Here's the thing. This video has 5 million views on it, by the way.
And the reason people like it is because people, TikTokers, Gen Z, Gen Alpha, I'm a Gen Z by the way, they don't, they're not going to go out of their way and research about it and confirm if it's true or not. They just believe it, and the reason it was to why to like it is because A, they thought it was entertaining, or B, they just hate Nintendo and they want to hate Nintendo for, find any reason to hate Nintendo. And I'm like, if you want to hate Nintendo, at least have logical reasonings as to why you should hate them. Don't just come up with something, right? Like if you want to be mad at something real, not at something fake.
Just want that to be known.
What if Daisy, being from the land of many cultures, was supposed to be an Oriental princess?
Oh god. We're saying Oriental princess now?
Oriental? Are you saying? Are you Oriental? Whenever you say Oriental, I think of Asian people. Let's see if the internet thinks like me. It's outdated. The LA Times says that it's outdated. And yeah, it's all Asian people. Whenever you write the Oriental, it's all Asian people. So, well, this is South Asian, but it's still Asian. This is Southeast Asian, but they're tan, but it says East Asia. But in other words, you're telling me that Nintendo was trying to create a character that had the same feature as the people that work at Nintendo did? Because Nintendo's a Japanese company, which, you know, means that there will be Japanese workers. So you mean they were trying to self-insert themselves with Daisy? And even then, I highly doubt Nintendo workers back then were thinking about it. I bet they didn't care.
I don't know if people need to be told this. Maybe they do. But your ethnicity does not.
Yeah, like I'm a Latino because I was born in Peru, Latin America. But racially, I don't even know what my race is. Many people in my family say that it's white because my dad and then my grandma, they're white. And then my great grandma, she's also white from my father's side. My grandma from my, no, my great grandma from my mom's side is white. My grandma from my father's side is white, and then my father, he's also white. Obviously, they're not as white as people like in America or as compared to like Anglo Americans and Anglo Europeans, like the Anglo Saxons. They're not they're not as white as them, but in comparison to the majority of the population in Latin America, they're as white. But you know, in Latin America, it's normal to have mixed race families. So obviously, like a mix within your family, you're bound to have an Asian family member, black family member, white family member, and so and also because I personally don't use sunscreen, my skin got tanned over the white over over the time. But yeah, like racially, I don't know where I fall. I always, whenever when it comes to race, I always click white and then I click other, and then just put mestizo basically. Ethnically, like I know what I am. Racially, given how many things are, I would be white because I'm not black and I'm not Asian and I'm not native. I'm not native in the sense like a tribe or something. Now in my home country, there's a saying that my great grandma from my mother's side that she was born in a village where tribes people live, and so she was part of a tribe basically. But I don't know if that would make me a tribe member. I don't think it would. So yeah, it's hard to say it.
Not determine your skin color. There's
But yeah, it does not determine your skin color. If every Latino knows that being a Latino does not dictate what your race is. Because if you were born in Peru, I've seen plenty of Asians, plenty of black people, plenty of white people, plenty of brown people, and they're all Latinos, they're all Peruvians, because you know it's the region.
a difference difference between race and ethnicity. Now, can we make the argument that Nintendo is possibly whitening Daisy and the implications of that? Yes. But
Yeah, I
does
guess.
that take away Daisy's ethnicity? No.
No, it doesn't. Daisy is still from the kingdom of Sarasaland. Yeah, whether Daisy is brown or white doesn't take the fact that she's from Sarasaland. Yeah, whatever her skin color is, it would never take away the fact that she's from Sarasaland, ethnically from there. She's not from the Mushroom Kingdom.
It doesn't.
But Nintendo scrapped the idea in fear of scaring away their American audiences.
So
Their American audiences. They didn't scrap their idea because they were scaring away their American audiences. If they believed that, they would have made Ash Ketchum whiter, but they didn't. They made Ash Ketchum the same because they knew that Ash Ketchum was liked all over the world, even in America. Like, and I know Rock from Pokemon. We all know Brock, he's dark skinned, he's brown, but everyone loves him. Why? Well, there's a famous clip. This is why everyone loves Brock.
Oh, have a donut. That always cheers me up. Pika pika.
These donuts are great. Jelly-filled are my favorite. Nothing beats a jelly-filled donut. Jelly-filled donut.
Donut, donut. Pika pika. See you next time.
This is why everyone loves Brock. And also, guess what Nintendo did back in the day with Brock?
La 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 la. I kinda like this song. La 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 la. Why don't you sing along? La 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 la. I sing my la 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 for the girls. For the girls, yeah.
Boy, that
This is definitely, stereotyping both, Mexican and Spanish cultures. And Brock, I'm just gonna say this, based on the way he looks, I would say he's Southeast Asian because of the tan skin. Or maybe he's from Okinawa, I don't know. But do you think anyone back in the day thought this was, oh, this is offensive? No, nobody did. I bet you I probably watched this when I was growing up in Latin America, and I would know, oh, this is the Mexican sombrero, and this is the Spanish wavy suit thingy, and I was like, oh, that's funny, that's interesting, those are maracas, yeah, and I bet you plenty of Mexicans saw this, and they laughed. Nobody made a problem out of anything, because, that's how boys are. Young guys don't care. Young guys don't care. Young guys just want to have fun times, and that's what they will do. But it was only in the 2010s where we had Karens getting mad about this. So I bet you if Nintendo made something like this again and released it today, there will be people getting mad about it. Guaranteed. But back then, things were much peaceful. Nobody cared. Everyone loved dark humor. God, how I love dark humor. Nothing beats a dark humor.
they're conflating skin color and ethnicity and saying that that is
And again, Brock was created by Nintendo. And I understand that Brock wasn't present during, 9/11. Or was he? Was he? I don't know. Yeah, no, he wasn't. No, but wait. Pokemon Advanced Battle 2004-2005. Brock is here. This is after 9/11. Brock is dark skinned and they didn't censor Brock. If Nintendo was fearful of like the American audience being lost over because of the race, then they wouldn't have added Brock in 2004-2005 because that was like 3 years after 9/11, and back then the sentiment of 9/11 was still carried over throughout the years. So no, and I use Brock because he's the most famous, most popular. Okay.
That's why Daisy is no longer quote unquote ethnic. Daisy is still the princess of Sarastoland. And
Yeah.
Sarastoland is inspired from the Middle East and North Africa. And the thing is that people from the Middle East and North Africa come in all shades. White, brown,
Yeah.
black, you name it. And
Yep.
frankly, I find it a little bit weird that we have to have Daisy be brown in order for her to be seen as someone who would be from a Mina-inspired country.
Yeah.
That would be the only valid reason. Otherwise, she's just a basic white girl to you. I don't know, people are just very normal about Daisy, and I love
Yeah.
Daisy. Oh, I love Daisy so much, and I like that people are talking about Daisy, but can we please? Some of it's gotta stop. People love Daisy.
Yeah,
they have a definite affinity for Daisy,
I
and she
love Daisy.
constantly make things that pertain around Daisy. And you know what's crazy is that this is just me scratching the surface, and I think this is all that I can tolerate at the moment. So maybe I'll do a follow up to this in the future, or maybe on a different princess or a different character in Nintendo. If you have one in mind, let me know, because this was definitely interesting and it made me laugh putting some of this stuff together. And I guess that says something. We're going to
Yeah.
be concluding today's video with another video that I took of Daisy literally holding up traffic.
What?
Because she can. Because she's Princess Daisy.
Bro.
Thank you all so much for watching. Let me
Well, she's royalty, so it makes sense.
know what you think in the comments down below. And a special thank you to all the supporters, whether you've liked, subscribed, become a member, or has supported me on Patreon or Ko-Fi. Thank you so much, friends, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!
Ko-Fi has a coffee symbol because it's meant to be said coffee, right? Coffee? Yeah, I guess that. Oh, she actually did it. Well, this was a great video. This was a great video. I liked it. It was alright. I'm just gonna type it out. How dare you call me out with the ogling Daisy XD. Yeah, it's definitely funny. I'll subscribe. Go check this out. Go check her channel out. It's funs and giggles, and of course people just be getting mad over nothing. This is the channel of Ellie D. Go check her out. Give her a like, give her a sub.